Hello, my name is Erin. Today we're going to look at how to create bookmarks in Adobe Acrobat using the updated interface on both PC and Mac. In Acrobat, bookmarks are navigation links that appear in the Bookmarks panel. They're usually organized as a table of contents. After creating the bookmarks, we'll also look at how to edit them, including renaming them, reorganizing the hierarchy, changing the destination, customizing the appearance, and deleting them. If you're using a version of Acrobat with the older interface, please see the previous version of this tutorial, which will be linked below. In this section, we're going to create bookmarks that are linked to page views, text, and images. Regardless of the link destination, you can begin by selecting the Bookmarks icon to open the Bookmarks panel. To bookmark a page view, scroll to the specific part of the page you want to bookmark. It doesn't have to be the start of the page. Next, select the Add a New Bookmark button, and then type a new name over the untitled label, and press the Enter key on a PC or Return key on a Mac to finalize the bookmark. To bookmark specific text, begin by selecting the Select tool, which is the arrow in the toolbar. Note that it may be hidden behind the Pan Hand tool. Now select the text you want to bookmark. The selected text will become the bookmark label, so it's best to select a short piece of text such as titles or headings. However, we'll look at how to rename bookmarks in a few moments, so don't worry if you don't select the exact text that you want to appear in the bookmark. Next, select the Add a New Bookmark button. The selected text should appear as the bookmark. And then press the Enter key on a PC or Return key on a Mac to finalize the change. To bookmark an image, once again select the Select tool in the toolbar. Then, click, hold, and drag a rectangle around all or part of an image you want to bookmark. And then select the Add a New Bookmark button. Next, type a new name over the untitled label, and then press the Enter key on a PC or Return key on a Mac to finalize the bookmark. Before we move on, note that if you want to create a bookmark under an existing bookmark, select the existing bookmark, and then proceed to create the new bookmark following the steps we just walked through. The new bookmark will appear under the existing bookmark. Now that we've created our bookmarks, we're going to look at how to rename them, reorganize the hierarchy, change the destination, customize the appearance, and delete them if necessary. To rename a bookmark, select it in the Bookmarks panel, and then select the three-dot options menu. From there, select Rename Bookmark. Type a new name over the old name, and then press the Enter key on a PC or Return key on a Mac to finalize the change. Bookmarks can be nested under one another to create a hierarchy. However, it's important to note that changing the bookmark location in the Bookmarks panel doesn't change the location of the linked content in the PDF. To begin, select the bookmark you want to nest. Then drag the bookmark underneath the higher level bookmark. A blue line will appear where the bookmark is being dragged. A shorter blue line indicates that the bookmark will be nested as a subordinate. Nested bookmarks can also be dragged back into higher level positions. If you need to change a bookmark's linked destination, select the new page view, text, or image in the PDF. And then select the bookmark in the Bookmarks panel, followed by the Options menu. From there, select Set Bookmark Destination. A dialog box will appear asking if you're sure you want to set the destination to the new location. Select the Yes button. The bookmark should now be linked to the new destination. Now we're going to change the font size, style, and color of bookmarks. To change the font size, select the Options menu, followed by Text Size from the drop-down menu, and then choose Small, Medium, or Large from the submenu. All of the bookmarks should now be updated. To change the style and color, select an individual bookmark, or select one and then press Ctrl+A on a PC or Command+A on a Mac to select all of them. Next, select the Options menu, and then select Properties. When the Bookmark Properties dialog box appears, select the Appearance tab if you're not already there. Then select an option from the Style menu, and select an option from the Color menu. Finally, select the OK button. Your appearance choices should take effect immediately. To delete a bookmark, select it in the Bookmarks panel, and then select the Delete button, or press the Delete key on your keyboard. Please note that deleting bookmarks doesn't delete the linked content in the PDF. And as always, remember to save your PDF to save your changes. All the steps we just performed are listed with images on my website at erinwritewriting.com, which is linked in the description box below, along with my playlist, How to Use Adobe Acrobat, where you can find many related tutorials, including how to split PDFs in Adobe Acrobat using the updated interface. Feel free to leave me a comment if there's a specific topic that you'd like me to talk about in the future. And please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss upcoming tutorials. And give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching.